I'm happy that we can connect through video, but nothing beats a one-on-one experience. We'd love to get on a call with you and discuss your singing goals and how I could potentially help you achieve them. The link is in the description. I will talk to you soon. Okay, the one caveat that I would say there is that they're obviously all dancing, and dancing and singing is way more difficult. So when they're just in the studio, it is easier to hit than when they're dancing. I think they're still doing pretty good. Yeah. The point that I think that this compilation is making, which I appreciate, is that because everything fakes it, says it's live, and auto-tunes it, because they're faking it, now everyone thinks that they suck when they have obviously just little pitch issues that everyone has. But they're comparing themselves to these people up on these stages where they're actually being auto-tuned, but the companies just call it live. So for that, I understand. It's not that that's bad, that's normal. It's that can be unrealistic. See what I'm saying?
Nothing lasts forever, 버릇처럼 뱉더니 말처럼 보기 좋게 끝났잖니. Nothing lasts forever, 버릇처럼 뱉더니 말처럼 보기 좋게 끝났잖니. 눈물 뚝 닫자, I'm falling. In my G6 I'm rolling. 눈물 뚝 닫자, I'm falling. In my G6 I'm rolling.
Just a little bit on that top note.
Should let it go. 두 번 다시 널 보고 싶지 않아 XO.
She's holding a little bit of tension that's causing some of those higher notes to go a little bit flat. But I mean, I get that for the fans, it's not as good, but for the upcoming singers, like it is, because again, with a decent amount of talent that you can get relatively easily, you can really make a name for yourself. You can really write hit songs. And it wasn't that way, like even just like a decade ago or 2 decades ago. So, you know, depending on what your goal is, like if your goal is truly to like reach people, develop an audience, become a singer, become a famous singer, write great music, perform great live shows to big crowds, or just crowds that really care about your music, there has never been a better time, because you can start living out your dreams sooner than later. You don't have to put in a decade of work to get to that dream. You can get that honestly relatively quickly now.
Don't speak, yeah. 그러니까 제발 don't speak, yeah. 꿈에서처럼 그림 같아 가장 아름다운 세상은 꿈에서처럼 그림 같아 가장 아름다운 세상은.
She's still fantastic. The point that they're making is that it's like perfectly aligned on. Yeah, that's not as realistic. The other one, you could hear little imperfections that I love, but you can't fake the tone. You still can't fake. Even if you use Autotune, you can't fake a good voice. You can't. Like, you can't fake that. Just it took her a little bit longer to find the pitch. That's it. Come on. So So that's where just that little bit of auto-tune got a ride on. So she was a little bit under the pitch there. Some of that was from strain. Again, all that can be fixed, but I get what they're saying. Let's hear that.
I'm gonna go. Don't need you to be bright. 내로서 빛이 나. 무너지고 상처가 나도 bright. Don't need you to be bright. 내로서 빛이 나. 무너지고 상처가 나도 bright.
Still has a great voice. Even the best singers, it's impossible to just always nail it perfectly all the time. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, see, that is such a hard melody, and I get that. I mean, that could be a studio backtrack, that could be auto-tuned. That's difficult to do. It doesn't mean that they're not good singers, right? But hopefully this like encourages you more to like get in the game, because you can get there way, way, way faster than you would think. Because they're good enough for these agencies to take them on. He's unique. He's unique. I give him props for singing live too. If that's the standard, in my opinion, it's like awesome. It's better for my clients because now they have more success. You see what I'm saying? Because the standard has dropped. 100% it has dropped. But to me, it's like, I mean, I guess it kind of sucks for the fans, but for the other people coming into this industry, it's actually a good thing. It's never been a better time to be in music, to be honest with you. That's tough. They're afraid to sing? Dang.
I miss my trainee days because back then we were surrounded by music all the time. But these days we've got a lot of work, so I actually have to make time for this. That's why it's always at night when I'm supposed to be sleeping.
2 ways I can help you. First, schedule a call with us so we can talk details about one-on-one lessons online. Second is to check out our best-selling online singing course, Singer. It is way better than YouTube videos, and that's a great place to start if you're new. Together, we can turn what some would call your impossible music goals into a reality. I'll see you soon.